Hello and good morning, everyone. I am Gander. Welcome, everyone, to the North American Speedrunner Assembly 2021. It is good to be back with everyone. I'm excited to see some video gaming this weekend. This year, NASA Marathon is working with Save the Children, a charity organization that helps provide nutrition, shelter, and medication to children in need all over the place throughout the globe. And that is a noble endeavor. And if we can help raise some money for those kids, they can come and take your world records away from you. So we got to make sure that competition out there is possible by helping them get into a stable position in their lives. We have a lot of games for you this weekend. And the first of them that is going to be coming up today is going to be Undertale.
I think that's it. Hello. I think we're live. What's going on, everybody? My name is DJ Phatzo. This is Undertale. Joining commentary.
Hi, I'm Miz. I also speedrun Undertale. I will be doing commentary for this entire run.
It's going to be a great time. A couple things I want to mention right off the bat. First of all, this run is dedicated to a friend who was a big supporter of my community. Passed away recently, so this file name is dedicated to her. Second thing I wanted to mention is I'm running a music mod that I kind of stitched together. It's called Memertale. So you're going to see a lot of boss music replaced with a couple of memes here and there. Some are pretty obvious. I will say this, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I hope you are ready to jam. So I think we're about ready.
I believe so.
All right. All right. In 5, are we ready on time? I think so. Yeah. All right. Timer starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Just like that, we're off.
Off to the races. So what you might hear a little bit during the run is the clicking and clacking of my mechanical keyboard. This is what's considered piano mashing. We're going to be mashing away a lot of text boxes. Text boxes like this, you won't be able to. You won't be able to mash away. In which case, we just mash Z and Enter. All right, and we're just going to hold down and left. This extends our hitbox, and done.
Yeah, a large part of this game is going to be mashing away the text, but I promise it's a lot more interesting than that. But it is a big part of the run overall.
Shoutouts to Goat Mom. Another technique you're going to see me doing is called wall humping. Basically, we're going to hold up and down, and you're going to see Fallen Human do this, down, up, boom. All right, first encounter.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, the wall humping is used a lot more in Genocide, actually, because when you do that, it counts as a step. So we do that a lot in Genocide.
All right. That was the one thing I was worried about. So that frogget encounter, you actually flee. If you do anything but flee, Toriel just glares angrily at the frogget, and it wastes a bunch of time.
Yeah, usually that's auto reset.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yep. It's
too
also
early in the run, and it's a silly thing to miss.
All right. Hardest room in the game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
gonna do this. So this is the true pacifist ending. You're gonna see us skip most encounters. We're gonna find creative ways to get around bosses, including using some really overpowered items such as the stick and frying pan. But that's gonna be a little bit further along the run. We actually prepare for the mid to late game in the pre-game, so that's what you're gonna see right here. We're gonna start grinding encounters for a donut so we can skip Muffet. Alright, so first encounter. Terrorize, do nothing. We need a total of 7 gold.
So yeah, along with grabbing the donut throughout the entire run, you'll be grabbing as many cosmetic items as you can for Metaton, because it'll end up making the fight a lot shorter than it would be otherwise.
Oh yeah. Alright. Can I get this without falling down? I did it a few times in practice. Let's go. Alright, here's where we have some fun.
Nice.
Alright, I have... Alright, that takes care of my gold problems.
Of course, this being TPE, we are not allowed to kill any monsters.
To an extent. Alright, there we go.
Well,
but that's further down the road. Alright, so I did mention at the top of the hour that we are using Undertale. You're about to see your first example of that right here.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days.
Shoutouts to Ocean Bagel, by the way, who some of the sound files I got were from them. So, all right. So here we're gonna get the spider donut. 1 gold left over. Perfect. This is actually a pretty solid rune so far.
definitely.
Oh yeah. All right. So here's the first piece of clothing we're gonna get. There is a way you can skip this. You have to involves hitting a bunch of things in the pre-Metaton fight, and then doing the essay. All right. So effectively, encounters are useless to us now. I like how I got that on the frame that I was supposed to go up the steps.
We're just gonna hope for as little encounters as possible, because every single encounter wastes a little bit of time.
A little bit of time. It's like any given RPG, you want as few encounters as possible. So speaking of prepping for the mid to late game, we're going to do that right here. So funny enough, in Ruins, we prepare for 3 fights. We prepare for the Muffet fight, Metaton fight, and the Asgore fight, all in one. Alright.
Yeah, it's definitely handy that they're all just right there for you to get.
Oh,
and it would waste a lot more time not getting them.
It's great. Alright. So we're coming up to our first boss encounter.
Something you saw a little bit before was the way you have to do choicers is specifically with that one. You have to hit yes twice, and then you go.
Yep.
And say no to her, and then she'll run. There'll be a lot of choicers like that, especially in Snowden. You will see.
All right, so Undertale number 2 coming up. Hope you guys are ready to jam.
Yeah, we hope for those hand attacks, because every single one you get, it instantly cancels out the turn, and the more you get, the more time you save. A little bit unlucky so far, though.
Oh, man. So I learned how to do the strat on how to get more consistent hands on Toriel, but the one encounter that we need, I'm just not getting. Okay. Can we get one more? Nope. Okay.
It's definitely one of the make or breaks in Ruins,
Oh,
is
yeah.
always Toriel.
Yeah. That wasn't too bad. About 4 or 5 hands. I lost count. Alright, so...
Yeah, could have been worse, it's fine.
Alright, so we're just gonna mash.
Yeah, coming up we have Snowden, which along with Ruins, it's usually like it's like the beginning game, and then you get to Waterfall.
Yeah.
It's like mid game, and then Hotline Core is more
Yep.
like late game. So
For those interested in learning True Path Ascending Glitches, it is actually, well, it's not actually, it is incredibly similar to a casual playthrough. It's just with a few optimizations.
it's a really fast casual playthrough.
Oh yeah, really fast. All right. And just in case you forgot what game you were playing, the game is so courteous to mention that it is in fact Undertale. Boom.
Of course, they got to tell you made the game too,
Oh yeah.
just in case you weren't familiar.
All right, perfect. All right, so Memertail, next one coming up. Listen real close, you'll catch it. It's a blink and you miss it. All right. Oh, and then that one too. I believe both of those were also supplied by Ocean Bagel.
Yeah, he has great mods.
Oh yeah. All right. Sans Undertale. All right. And then behind the conveniently placed lamp, or the conveniently shaped lamp,
Very convenient.
yeah. Heh. All right.
Obviously, if this was a casual playthrough, I don't think you'd be flying through every single text box, but
No.
that's okay.
All right. So first
you do.
use of the item box. All right, so now we come to the first use of overpowered weapons in this game. The stick, which surprisingly is used to just entirely skip a bunch of mini bosses. All right, so next.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, dogs really like sticks, and they like them so much that they just will not fight you.
Oh yeah. Alright, skip the Snowdrake. Fun fact, if you skip that Snowdrake in a genocide route, you effectively just abort your genocide run. Alright, so stick. Do nothing. Done.
It's that easy.
Really stick it to the boss. I apologize for that one. I was gonna think of something clever, but I was stuck.
This is the hardest puzzle in the game, by the way.
Yep. I don't know what to do. Papyrus being the master of puzzles, and it's done. And he just moonwalks his way out. So real quick, if you're looking for an incentive to donate towards, we do have the choice of hugging the goat versus not hugging the goat. Not hugging the goat would be a lot faster, but if you really want to hug the goat at the end of this game, please donate now. And then if we have any donations, please feel free to interject. All right. Lesser doggo.
Comments to make that there's a list of incentives up for different things that your donation money can go towards. So when you do decide to donate, take a look at those lists. There's games and there's other modifiers and things that you can put that towards. Have yourself have a little bit of extra say in what's happening this weekend.
Definitely.
Ooh, we got the axe. Nice. So there you can either get the axes or you can get like the hearts that you can avoid. It's quicker to get the axes.
Yeah, it's about 1 second faster, I believe. Which, it always matters 1 second.
Yeah.
especially in this category.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course, if you've never seen a glitched Undertale run, I would definitely suggest watching one after this because, whew, they're very fun and
It's a
interesting.
treat.
Definitely.
All right, so it's actually faster just to mash through that text and just say, I don't understand anything. And it's like, you know what? Here's the instructions. You figure it out.
Yeah, because if you say yes, it'll play an unskippable cutscene that just takes too long, and saying no is just faster.
All right, so puzzle here. There is a faster way you can do it with diagonal movement. I actually got it once in practice today, but I'm just going to do this for marathon safety.
Yeah, it's
Perfect.
definitely not a lot faster to do it this way. Well, not faster,
Yeah.
but safer.
It's especially with like only a few extra hours of practice. All right.
Yeah.
So we are coming up on next mini boss.
The big dog.
Big doggo. Oh, nope. Nice, I got the fast cycle.
So yeah, similar to Toriel's hands, that dog attack also just completely cancels out the turn. Ends up being quite a lot faster than the other attack would be.
This also applies with Froggets and a few other enemies that I can't think of.
Yeah.
Alright, and speaking of marathon safety, I will be taking a few extra precautions coming up. Alright, so now we're in Snowden.
On the topic of donation comments, we
Absolutely.
did get one in just now, and it is a memorific no. Comment just says no.
No? Oh, right.
Thank you
asked
for the no.
They told us no, but they gave us $20. So hey, thank you very much.
Thank you
Shoutouts.
for the no. I appreciate it.
But what are they saying no to? That's what I want to know.
I don't think it matters. They're just saying no.
I guess. All right, so we're coming up to a fairly challenging boss fight. Coming up on Papyrus, harder than Sans, harder than Undying the Undying. You know, this is the real run killer of everybody's runs.
Yeah, that's true. Every speedrunner dies over and over.
I don't know how they get world record here. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, it's the hardest fight. It's the hardest fight in the game. Look,
Megalovania.
struggling a
No.
little bit.
All right, so now we get taken to the capture zone. All right, so let's try this again. Speaking of, I was gonna segue into something. Your next piece of Memertail is coming up, and it is truly #1. Like, it's easily one of my favorite pieces.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Oh yeah. Hey. All right. On a serious note, Papyrus has one of the longest fights in the game. It's so long that it's actually faster.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, it's faster to lose 3 times than it is to just do the fight normally.
Yeah, it seems strange, but genuinely, when you do the Papyrus fight, it's so long.
Yeah.
And in certain categories where you have to kill them, you first-hand experience, like, wow, yeah, it is actually faster just to die 3 times. Pretty much every category where you don't have to kill him, you end up doing this.
Yeah. Hey. Alright, and that was the last one.
Yeah, this game's very easy to music mod. All you do is rename any MP like OGG file and stick it in the files, and there you go.
You know, and
It's very
the Undertale community actually just allowed the use of the splash screen modification. So that little splash screen says Undertale at the very beginning. You can modify that now.
So you can either delete it or you can replace it with anything you want, which obviously is great.
All right. So
There's been some very funny.
Papyrus wants to be friends, so we are going to go on a date, a hangout. It's called a hangout in game, but my splits call it a date.
Well, usually if it's a casual playthrough, you do the one act where Papyrus is like, "We'll date later and let's fight now."
Yeah.
And then because we don't do that, he just says because we don't do that, we just die instead. He just says hang out, which is cool. It's a cool little addition.
Yep. I will be going for a trick in the well, not a trick, but an option. It's called spaghetti skip to avoid eating Papyrus's world-class spaghetti. All right. Shoutouts to that HUD. Alright, now we're asking if we're wearing clothes. We are, and watch that friendship meter go.
You're too good at this.
I know. I've done this a time or two. Look at those cool clothes. However... and then we refuse to eat it, and that saves time. Everything you do.
Yeah, if you do end up beating it, it gives you unskippable text, which is why it's slower.
Yeah. Like, we say unskippable text like this, where we can't mash through it. No, this is literally, it will go at the slowest pace. Telling you that your face scrunches in disgust, I think it is.
Yeah.
Something like that. Alright, so now we actually start getting into the real meat and potatoes of the run. We are heading for Waterfall.
Basically, we're done with the early game. Well, I guess for neutral it would be.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a longer category, so
All right, so welcome to mid game.
that's a lot of fun things happen in Waterfall.
Yep. And speaking of, we get our next costume piece. All right. Oh, Memertail coming up right here. You'll see it. I hope
I
you guys
can't
like
wait.
sci-fi. Dude, I can't wait to watch the VOD.
Oh yeah, it'll be great.
Alright. And then Monster Kid. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, fun fact, that sign at the bottom, if you waste all the lilies trying to go for it, it says, puzzle failed successfully. And then if you build a bridge to the bottom right, you actually find a quiche under a bench. There you go.
There's a category extension for that actually.
Oh, there is?
It's, otherwise known as the best category in the the best category in the game.
I thought best category in the game was true 100%.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that one.
Alright. Can I get reverse facing Doc? Yo, I got it. Let's go.
Nice.
And we're just gonna moonwalk out. And now comes Undying the Undying. Well, oh wait, wrong run. Undying. Sorry, I forgot what category I was running.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, you fight Undying the Undying and Pacifist. Definitely. I mean, that's basically low percent.
Yeah. Yo, can I get no spears here? Yo, I got no spears. That is a first. I've never not gotten spears there.
Schmovin'.
Dude, let's go. I can't tell where Undyne picks up Monster Kid. Is it by the head? Is it by like the cheek? I'm not sure.
To me, it all. I think it's either the cheek or the eye. Either way, that kind of.
It looks weird.
I don't know. He's alive.
Determination? I don't know. Alright.
Yeah, not much to talk about right now.
Yeah. Alright, so then...
I do want to mention that there's an upcoming game incentive for the run after this one, for the Spiral Reignited Trilogy. There is a incentive to get an any % exhibition added to the run.
Yo, let's go for exhibition.
I would second that.
Yeah, usually, any percent in any game is usually interesting in some way. So
especially like remakes of PS1 games. By the way, shoutouts to Onion Son.
best character in the game.
Oh yeah. Okay. So then we're gonna skip the umbrella. It's really not needed.
That reminds me of there's the True Lab task actually the entire time Frisk is holding the umbrella because apparently it saves a few frames if you do.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, the umbrella? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a mod in having the umbrella in True Lab because obviously you're not supposed to.
Yeah. Alright, so one actual purpose of air humping is you just hold up, down, and you just outrun Monster Kid entirely. And you say, skip a text box.
Yeah, this effect only really applies to that room and the fridges in True Lab. Weirdly enough.
Yeah. Oh, I actually didn't know about the fridges in True Lab. Alright. So we're coming up on the next set of spears for Undyne.
This one ends up being easier because you can actually the direction into the wall, and then the patterns will become very predictable because usually they'll all be around the wall you're holding against.
I still have trouble navigating this sometimes, so... if you ever get lost, just look at the pattern below you and just follow the...
Yeah, this is the hardest part of the whole run, for sure.
Like, no joke. Playing a dangerous game there. Alright. So, on the subject of Undertale for 1 second, there are two bosses in this game that I don't have music for. One is Mad Dummy, the other is Undyne. I have one for Undyne, but it would only really make sense if I was using what's called kindergarten strats. We won't be going for those. Oh.
Yeah, those are... That strat's especially risky.
Yeah.
In Marathon.
Emmy. Huh? That's a nice name. My name is... White Screen. Alright, so then we're going to pick up a couple of safety items here as well as a save.
It's okay to not have...
Yeah.
It's okay to not have Mad Dummy modded because the song is really good anyway.
Oh yeah. Alright. I actually have a ragtime remix of Mad Dummy. I just haven't incorporated it into... Alright. That was nice. Alright, so the first turn for Mad Dummy you take 1 damage, everything after that you take 5. So not a whole lot of room for error. Yo, that was clean.
It's basically you go in certain directions in certain places to get as many of those little white magic ball thingies into Mad Dummy as possible. So essentially you can save a maximum of 5 cycles, or 4 if you're a robot, but you know.
Yeah, unfortunately I'm
you have to be pretty precise to get 5.
Yeah, unfortunately I'm not a task bot, so...
Yeah, unfortunate.
That was nice.
We take those.
Nice! That was like, what, 7th cycle? I wasn't counting, I'll count later. Alright, so now
It's
we come-
enough.
Yeah.
You're alive. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Alright, so speaking of safety, we're gonna take the Astro Food. So, phase 2, it's basically endurance. It doesn't matter how much damage Mad Dummy takes after this. Oh, whoops. Well, it doesn't matter. The dangers of piano mashing when you heal. Thank God
That's alright.
thank God the stick is on the first option by default.
Yeah, if it wasn't, it would have probably been the pie, so good thing you rearranged your inventory.
Alright, so final attack. No damage, let's go!
Legendary.
Forever. Oh, and then we just happen to get a visit from the Fresh Prince of the Underground. Oh no, I just wanted to say hi. Oh no. Alright.
Funnily enough, recently in the neutral category, we figured out a way to skip the Mad Dummy, which we haven't been able to do until like I think it was a few months ago now, but still pretty recent.
Yeah. For reference, you can so you can use what's called a punch card exploit, and basically do some crazy stuff. When it comes to the Mad Dummy fight, you can use the punch card, and kind of get yourself free from that cutscene. But there's an invisible block that prevents you from going up. So I'm not 100% sure how the trick works, but it basically involves you getting the punch card exploit on a specific frame, going down, and exiting the room and then coming back, and it just works. I butchered that.
Yeah,
pretty
it's
hard.
the fight. Hey, you got it close. Basically, you die. It's a frame perfect trick, keep in mind, but the game runs at 30 FPS, so it's not as bad, but it's still frame perfect. Basically, you use the punch card and you move. You go into a room to transition on a specific frame, and then you die, and then it skips the fight. It's one of the most complicated tricks in the game.
You basically buy ice cream to win.
Matter of fact is we're running glitchless. We don't have to worry about that. we just play the game.
Yeah.
We play the game the way it's intended to be played.
Intended.
Yeah.
With a few exceptions.
I don't think it was intended for Muffet to last one turn.
Yeah. Well, to last one turn, or Asgore to be beaten as easily as he is, or the stick to be just as overpowered as it is.
Yeah, it's okay. It's still a great game.
Yeah.
we just use that to our advantage.
Mm-hmm. It's like, are you human?
Coming up very soon, we have Undyne, the Undyne fight coming up. Pretty much after this cutscene.
All right. So, fun fact: in a true passive setting, you actually don't have to rescue Monster Kid here, because if you're just doing a true passive setting, no matter what you do, you could just stand there and watch Undyne rescue Monster Kid, and you'll still get a pacifist ending.
Yeah, you're not killing him directly.
Yeah.
Just gotta leave him. Undyne talking about something seven human souls.
Something human soul, something Monster Kid, something story.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Alright, so we're gonna challenge. We're gonna challenge 4 times, second phase 3 times, and then a third time 4 times. Alright.
It's basically what the challenging act will do is it'll make all the green soul attacks faster, move faster than if you wouldn't challenge. So it does make the fight harder, but you know it's faster, so we have to do it pretty much.
Alright, I'm not gonna say anything. So I can focus.
So if we were running a glitched TPE run, we would actually be able to only make it so Undyne attacks once like this, but because, you know, we can't really do that, we have to do 3 times, I believe.
This is when the reverse spears come in.
It's basically every time Undyne turns your soul back red, that's when you can flee. And for all the green attacks, we have to not die, of course.
Safety strap. Okay. So I took the extra heal there for marathon safety.
Hey, you got through the fight, that's all that matters.
Yep. We need our health low for this next part, so you'll see that here in a minute. Did I just get an extra text box there? I think I did. Weird. Alright, so we skip the save marker.
So now we are done with Waterfall.
Yep, now we're in Hotlands. This is where things start to
Went from
increase.
snow to water to hot.
Alright, I hope it's now it's time for everybody's favorite favorite TV show. Everybody's favorite host.
Yeah.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh yes. Alright. Answer your questions correctly, or you die. Alright, easy question. What's the correct
I wonder
answer?
which option we'll choose.
A, clearly. Alright.
Ah, yeah, of course.
Alright. What's the king's full name? Clearly Lord Fluffy Buns. Oh, wow, I'm terrible at this.
Oh yeah.
Alright, time to break out the big guns.
I thought that was right.
Alright, who does Alfie's have a crush on? It is Undyne. It is the one question we answer correctly.
Yeah, we know. At least we know that one.
Now we get our upgraded phone. Alfie's is surprised that
There's a
we're...
lot of cool features that we will not use.
Yeah. Well... Alfie's is surprised we're rocking an old school Nokia phone. She just gave us that Samsung Note 20.
Heck yeah.
Alright, take the elevator. Alright. So now we're going for our main weapon that we're going to use in the run, the burnt frying pan.
This one is broken,
Yeah.
to say the least.
In Genocide, I believe you would use the tutu or the ballet shoes.
I believe. Well, I mean, not believe. I read Genocide. You would grab the pan and then use it for core, and then afterwards you equip the ballet shoes because they're faster for the same.
Oh, that's right. I haven't done Genocide past Undying. Okay, so this is the part of the game that introduces laser puzzles. Orange ones you have to move through, blue ones you have to stay silent, you have to stay still through.
Yeah, you can't talk through those.
Alright, now comes the whole reason I have, like, 6 paragraphs of notes.
Yeah, Hotland's got a lot of puzzles.
Alright, that was East puzzle. 1 down, 4 to go. Up left. Up left down the fire. Perfect. Nice.
Fortunately, in glitch categories, we can skip most of these puzzles.
And if you think the pan is OP, the pan has nothing on the punch card. Alright, I hope you guys are hungry because
Yeah, pan's a good weapon,
yeah.
but
Alright, hope you guys are ready to learn how to cook, because we're gonna be cooking with a killer robot today.
yeah, I'm ready.
Alright. Alright, so now human soul is what we need for this cake. Because you can't make a cake without human soul.
Yeah, that's how it works in real life too, right?
Alright, so now Alfie's saying we need a substitute in case somebody's vegan. Anybody in chat, what is the vegan equivalent, or what is the vegan equivalent of human soul? I'd love to know.
Yes, this is a question it's a question I ask myself every day, personally.
Alright. right, one more round.
Doing good.
Yo, let's go. 13 seconds. Nice.
We take that.
I will take that gladly.
I wish I could fit a whole jetpack in my phone.
Give it a
That'd be
couple
useful.
years. You know, they'll come out with a Samsung Note 40 and, you know, like, now includes jetpack.
For sure. That's the future.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wrong way. There we go. All right, and then we're going to be picking up our last piece of wardrobe, which we'll actually use for basically the entire run post Asgore.
Yeah, it's definitely the most useful in this category, especially.
All right, Stained Apron. Perfect. So I have to admit, doing this casually, I hated this puzzle only because I couldn't figure it out. And then when I started learning the run, I'm like, wow, this is incredibly easy.
It looks a lot more intimidating than it actually is.
It really is. By the way, shoutouts to Bad Opinion Zone, which is what we're in. Alright, next boss, or next mini-boss.
Unfortunately, you can't throw a stick at the rail guards.
If only. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. Even if we don't use the stick, we have, you know, different ways of doing things. Alright, so then... Don't get hit, don't die, don't die. Got it. Alright, and then more unskippable text. If we have a donation or two, go for it.
One of the things I do want to take a second to mention while we have time is that the charity Save the Children that NASA is working with, they help to provide nutrition, they help to provide shelter, they help to provide education of children in areas that are affected by disease, war, economic crises, and other things like that. So there's one of the places that is what your money goes to that you donate during this event.
Really a great charity.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright. So there's 100 gold. Did you want to explain, seeing as how we're coming up on one of those sections, do you want to explain how saving works in this game, in a way?
Oh yeah, so basically we're gonna take one of the saves, I believe it's the save before Muffet.
Yep.
Because when you get to the part where Mettaton like starts singing, if you actually save before it, and then once you start up the cutscene, you can actually close the game, and then it'll take you back to the other save. But then once you get back to the part where Mettaton starts singing it, it'll give you an option to basically skip it all, and that does end up saving a lot of time because the whole musical is unskippable with the first viewing of it, at least.
So now we're
Basically,
defusing...
for this, we just have to do it how I normally would, yeah.
So now we're defusing a whole bunch of bombs. They're kind of weird. I think that is the fastest I've ever done that.
That was really good, yeah.
Yeah. This run is going like ridiculously good.
Popping off.
Oh yeah. All right, so spider bake sale, ridiculously overpriced.
Yeah, that's why we buy it in ruins.
Yeah. Fun fact: if you hack the game to give yourself enough money for this for that spider bake sale, you actually end the fight immediately. As soon as you go into that muffin fight, you actually end the fight immediately. Whereas getting the spider donut in ruins,
Yeah, you have to actually.
Yeah.
You have to actually like go on the fight and then eat the donut.
Yeah. All right, that's 1. 3 to go, or 2 to go. 2 to go. All right. Easy, easy.
Funny thing I do actually is I put the solution to these puzzles in my split name.
You know, I honestly never even thought of doing that.
It's very useful actually.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna skip this save. Your next bit of Memertail is actually coming up. You get a double dose coming up soon.
Unfortunate thing with Muffin in this game is in pretty much every single category we find a way to skip her. Even in Glitchless categories. The only category where you actually have to do the fight ends up being low percent because you can't grab the item that would skip her fight entirely and you can't grab the donut either, so.
Yeah. All right, so that was, if you didn't
It's like
catch
the
it.
only category to fight her.
If you didn't catch it, that is X Gonna Give It To You. I don't remember the proper name of the song. All right, so we're going to save there. We're going to do a little bit of backtrack, and this is to save considerable amount of time and to spare you from an amazing opera, but we're in a hurry. We don't have time.
It's a great section of the game, but we just do not have time for it.
Yep. All right. So then text box, close, open it back up. Come on, there we go. All right. I believe my game audio or my game's back on. Yeah, I think it should still be on. I'm not looking at chat, so I can't tell.
Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
I think
All
it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Cool. So now, instead of sitting for 30 seconds, we're going to sit for probably 3 seconds. So
3 is
fast
a lot
forward.
less than 30.
Oh, yeah. All right. And then just presses the button. All right, so Memertail coming up again. So then that puzzle that we didn't read the directions to, we now have to do here. All right. Taking off my headphones for a second. Yo, let's go.
Nice.
I was so nervous to fail that.
It's definitely not a puzzle you complete in your casual playthrough.
Yeah.
But it is faster.
Go into this phone's act menu and press it. Alright. Oh, you've beaten me. Whatever shall I do? And just walks off.
Here's the part of the game that, where why in the Twitch tags Undertale is labeled as a shooter game.
I actually didn't even notice that.
Yeah, there's always someone in my chat that comes in like, why is this game tagged as a shooter? And I'm like, I don't know, I can't remove it.
Alright,
It's just
so...
default.
Regarding more bosses that can be, or mini bosses that can be beaten by the stick, the magic, you can actually just use a stick on and it's done. I would not have expected that.
I don't think anyone would.
Yeah. So, fun fact, I took a break from Undertale for a while, and after I think it was Papyrus, I threw away the stick, and I regretted it, like, right around, I regretted it right around True Lab, when I had to figure out how to do the Amalgamate Doggo.
Yeah. Something we probably should have mentioned before is we don't actually do the Undyne Date until after we do Omega Flyway.
Yeah.
Because it is just easier that way. Because once we finish the Undyne Date after Omega Flyway, she just gives us the letter right there, so that way we don't even have to go to Snowden at all.
Alright, last puzzle coming up. So one thing I actually never understood here is why there's a save marker there and a save marker right before Metaton EX.
Just really wants to make sure you save.
I guess. Hoping for no encounter there, but... Alright. So this is what all of those pieces of costume, or all those costumes were for, or costumes. Pieces of clothing.
Equipable items that increase your defense.
Yeah.
Those.
Yep. On the season finale of Cooking with a Killer Robot.
They make this fight that would take so long in your casual playthrough just be really short.
Alright, so we don't fire there, just so we can skip the text box.
As you shoot him there, he'll be like, I was faking it before, yada yada, skippable text.
Nice. Alright. And because Metaton is incredibly gullible, oops. Friend. Oh, a mirror? Where?
There's definitely a mirror behind him.
And then just
Definitely a mirror.
beep.
Oh, yes.
Alright. More Memertail. I actually can't remember what this one is. Oh wait, no, it's I know what this is. It's a little subtle. You gotta catch it.
I think we'll figure it out pretty quickly.
Oh, almost 5 cycle.
Close.
Then throw the stick. Okay, I was concerned there for a second because you have to hit over 12,000 ratings. Once you hit over 12k, the fight just ends.
Yep. So obviously, this skips the part where you have to shoot off his arm, shoot off his legs, etc. This takes too much time. Instead, we'll just put on a bunch of clothes in rapid succession.
Perfect. Alright, while this is going on. Remember, chat, stay hydrated. Especially when it's like 70 degrees in Vermont. So what's weird is, even though you don't take off any of Metaton's limbs, the sprite still reflects it as if you had. Which is weird.
I guess when his batteries went out, his arms and legs just went flying off.
I guess, but...
Definitely.
Alright, so we're coming up on the actual, like, the one actual boss, or the, I'm stuttering my words. The first, like, series of bosses that we actually have to fight. There's no workaround, there's no setup, it's just, you have to fight.
Yeah, even in glitch categories, we still have to fight these next two. As, you know, pretty much as we would in this category as well.
Yeah. Alfeus drops it on us that if we want to go home, we have to kill Asgore. So. And then, wait for it.
We already knew that, though. We've been preparing.
There it is. You do get to hear Megalovania. It's just elevator music.
Not what you expected.
Exactly. All right, so coming up, we have the backstory. Pretty much, Azrael, the king and queen's son, crossed over the barrier with a human soul. They took him out, came back, and the king declared war on all humans.
I call this section of the game the break section, because you really don't do anything.
Pretty much.
Except walk. It's like you got like pretty much the hardest fight. The only reason Asgore would be the hardest fight is because we haven't really seen it. With the pen, you have to for maximum damage, you have to hit 4 frame perfects.
Yeah.
For each weapon hit, so that's why.
Or at least, you know, get triples,
Yeah.
which is what I'm going to be going for, because quads are frame perfect. Not too much on triples. I will be donating $1 for every quad I hit.
Okay.
Just gives me a little bit more incentive besides a potential PB to, you know, do good.
All right.
How many possible quads are there?
10.
I'll match.
What the community calls Tasgore.
So basically, the first turn of Asgore in TPE you spend eating the pie, because when you eat the pie, you actually end up doing more damage to Asgore than you would be otherwise, and it can save a potential turn.
Yeah. This run is basically eat food to, either weaken or just skip bosses.
Everyone's matching.
Oh yeah.
No
Oh,
pressure.
Wow. Now I really have to start hitting quads.
No pressure. No pressure
No
whatsoever.
pressure. All right. The next day, the human died. Just 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah, there's literally not much to do in this section if there's anything that needs to be said. Now's probably the best time because we're walking and you can't obviously you can see we can't skip this text. If we were playing New Game Plus, then yeah we could, but we're not doing that.
Yeah, no. Start to finish, new game.
True.
Funny enough, I think you can skip the text in Genocide, can't you?
Oh yeah, in Genocide, but it's not really. It's not the monsters telling the story. It's just Flowey.
Yeah.
But yeah, in Genocide you can skip that.
But that's if you wanted to go on that kind of route. Which, funny enough, once I get a decent time in TPE Glitchless, which my PB right now is a 203, I want to start learning Genocide and potentially all endings.
Yeah, it's the route that it's the first route I learned. And it's definitely one of the easiest to just jump into, in my opinion.
Azrael.
There's only like a handful of glitches.
Yeah.
Coming up, I believe we're actually gonna do the same thing we did with Metaton to Sans.
Yep, that's right. Judgment skip.
So
I'm trying to get myself mentally prepared for hitting quads. I will say this: if I hit 10 quads and get the Tazgore, I will donate $100. Only because I know it's not going to happen. However, in before Tazgore.
That's a really hard thing to do. That's 4 times 10. Well, that's 40 frame perfects.
Yeah. But thank you for everybody that is that will match my dollar donation per quad. I should be smiling. Aren't I excited? Aren't I happy?
Oh yeah, very happy right now.
You're going to be free. Alright, so then we're gonna save. And then we wait for the first text box of Sans' judgment to pop up. Note that tone for just 1 second, how it's low right now. Remember that. Alright, that. Alright, so can't skip the text there. We can skip it here, though. And then you notice it's a higher pitch.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to do something somewhat for safe. You know what? I'm just going to go for it. I was going to save at the very end of it. I'm going to save in the throne room. Alright.
See, we have these few little cutscenes with Asgore, and then we'll get right into it. Yeah, good luck on that.
Do me a favor, when the fight starts, count the turns for me. Like just keep like a mental note.
All right.
Because my PB
Yeah,
right now is like a 19 turn Asgore. So. All right.
Do you want me to count the pie turn,
Yeah.
or do you want me to? Okay.
Yeah, might as well, right? All right, chat. I hope you guys are ready. Before this fight starts, I want you guys to show me. I'll tell you in a minute. I want you guys to show me the power of Slam Jam.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the space.
It would seem your journey is finally over. You are filled with determination. Human, it was nice knowing you. Goodbye. Here we go. What am I doing? There's the triple. Almost. Okay, so I didn't get any quads, but I got a lot of triples. The nerves are getting to me. And I
It's alright,
apologize.
you
for-
didn't die.
That's what I was really concerned. That's why I took the
You're
extra
alive,
heal.
that's all that matters.
Yeah, so. Alright, so this is the point in the run where the game just does not care if you kill anybody, so RIP Asgore.
We kill Asgore because we're able to, and it's faster.
It really is. It skips like a whole bunch of text boxes if you hit if you do kill versus spare. So you finally get it. In this run, it's kill or be killed. And game crashes.
Yep.
Alright. I gotta say, my level of violence is off the charts.
True.
Though that could be Flowey's too. We don't know.
I mean, you did kill Asgore. I mean, that should count for something.
But is Asgore really worth that many execution points?
Yeah, he's the king of the underground.
True. But I feel like I should have some negative
Also, I guess
EXP.
Flowey technically killed him.
Yeah.
True.
I was gonna say, for all those monsters I spared, I should technically have some negative EXP. So if anything, I should be like level 0 right now for level of violence.
For sure.
Alright.
We got a $10 donation from Pro Infernate. Says no quads, but was a valiant effort.
Thank you. Thank you for the $10.
Hey, you didn't die. That's all that matters.
That's yeah. And it's funny because I bought the bicycle in Snowden, and I haven't used it. So I just remembered that I had that. Okay. Omega Flowey, also known as Photoshop Flowey, also known as insert random nickname you may have for this fight. This is another one I'm going to go quiet for. Any donations, feel free to read.
Yeah, there's not many tricks you're able to do, at least in the beginning of this fight. You just kind of play it out as you would normally.
Yep. Go left side, come on left. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, if you actually look at the directions, the way the swords are going, you can tell which way it'll pop out. It's not the directions that they're spinning, but it's the directions that they are like going in when you first enter like this little part.
So there's where all the hands went that I didn't get on Toriel.
Ah, true.
Okay, next phase.
Coming up on, I believe it's the next soul phase, we have a funny little thing we like to do in Undertale called left and right gang. Basically, it's a 50-50 of whether the act button will pop out of the left or right side, so
I'm going left.
if you want to guess in chat if it'll be left or right. It's actually 2 frames faster
Yo,
we figured
let's
out if
go.
it comes out on the
Left
right side.
side. 2 for 2. All right. 2 more to go. Yeah, so these soul parts, you actually can't die. I mean... Alright, last phase.
Yeah. So in the gun phase, we're actually gonna, once we click the act button, we're gonna, once he clicks that button, he's gonna wait for a certain time. He's gonna open Undertale again. What's that? That's gonna basically skip the cutscene of all the souls, like, you know, circling around the red soul.
That was actually a really decent phase 6. Alright. Come on, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Alright, then we wait for the clovers. And we reopen. Alright, chat. I want you to get ready to spam OW. It's payback time.
Thought I was gonna be feeling a lot of pain, and he's going to express it.
Almost there. Yo, let's go. Oh,
Your health there scared me for a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit, but you got through it.
oh yeah. Oh, wait. Well, we gotta do it again. Darn. Oh. Oh,
Imagine.
no. Oh, this is bad.
That's not good.
See, there's just killing me over and over again and just overkill. Call for help. I dare you. Cry into the darkness. Mommy, Daddy, someone help. See what good it does you. You called for help. But nobody came. Boy, what a shame. Nobody else. It's gonna see me.
Unfortunate.
And like most emulated files, load failed.
We're gonna do some more loads here, which will again just basically skip some parts of cutscenes or skip entire cutscenes. And we're also gonna kill Flowey up here because once again it doesn't count and it's also faster than just sparing him over and over again.
I mean, after all, it's kill or be killed.
Yeah, he said it himself.
Yeah. All right. And we wait for the first letter. Close that out. There's that. Then we wait for the thud. Close out again. That skips that cutscene. And our save file's back to normal. Cool. Oh, right. Get that mouse out of there. Now we head on 2 more dates. Well, a date and a half. Hangouts. They're all dates in my splits.
They're dates.
Might as well.
We just call them dates anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the neutral part of the run. Pretty much done. Now we just have to go date Undyne and Alphys and then do True Lab.
Yep. Nope.
Well, first we have to walk there, of course.
Yep. And here's hoping I don't screw up on the riverboat.
Don't want to be boating to Snowden.
No. I'm gonna do this real quick, just so I don't have to do it at the end of the run. There, get rid of all the clothing pieces that aren't needed. I don't know why I keep calling them costumes.
I mean, I guess they're technically costumes.
Yeah.
One of them, there's a cosmetic in game that's like a cowboy hat after all. I mean,
Yeah.
it's close to a costume, I'd say.
And if you look at all of the weapons and all of the all of the clothing pieces in the game, they actually match up. So like we have a frying pan and a stand apron. We have
The gun and the
cowboy hat,
toy gun and the cowboy hat.
the ballerina shoes and the tutu. And there's one more I forget.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a good run so far.
Yeah, it really is.
I'd
I like
say.
this so far. All right. So now we're going to go on the most intense hangout ever. It's also rather silly.
Very intense.
And I brought a friend. Hi, I tried to kill you. Puts it with the rest. Things get awkward. Go ahead and sit down. Alright, so we have a choice between tea, soda, looks to be lemon, and sugar? I don't know. Alright. This is a
I
really...
like how this.
all these cartoon sound
Yeah,
effects.
usually the dates are just mashing. You just smash through the dates pretty much.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why people don't really like TPE as much, is because of the dates. You have to mash a lot, but I
mean,
think because since it has True Lab, I think it kind of evens out.
it does.
I'd say.
Like, you definitely get more of the story in TPE. I mean, TPE Glitchless, not if you do run. Alright, so in addition to having a cup of tea with Undyne, we're gonna learn to cook. Because we skip spaghetti, we're gonna learn to make spaghetti. So, it's great. So, the first step in making spaghetti is we're gonna mash some tomatoes fiercely, or strongly. Just right up against the counter. Like it's nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what I do.
Alright, and then we're gonna throw these store-bought noodles in the pot fiercely. And then we're just gonna stab it with a magical spear. You know, traditional cooking technique. Gordon Ramsay does it all the time. And then we're just gonna...
Yeah, this is what they teach you at culinary school.
Yep, we're just gonna crank this to about 1500 degrees. You know, nothing major. And then serve on a plate for 4. You know, a little bit of cleanup, you know, to take care of. You got a burnt pan, you got your counters on fire, you know, the fish head that you're living in is on fire, so, you know, hey, second course right there. Oh, and then we're just gonna throw the fight, and we're gonna do 1 damage. Perfect. You know, because after culinary school, you know, you have to, you know, challenge your instructor to a fight. Obviously.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's traditional. Alright, so then we're gonna get this letter. Rip the fish. Or RIP fish. Alright, now we're off to Hotland. Shoutouts to Temi Village that we never visit in this run, which is a crying shame.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but
Yeah, unless you do like Temi.
there's no reason to be there.
Yeah, unless you do like Temi College % or something, or Temi College.
Yeah, there's like Temi College, and then there's like Temi Armor.
Yeah.
It's like the only 2 you'd really go there.
All right, dating start. Dot dot dot. Question mark. And dating stop. You gotta accessorize for your date.
Of course.
Yeah, and then Alfie's is gonna take us to her favorite dating spot, which is the trash.
Trash. Yeah.
Oh,
Perfect.
by the way, chat, real quick. I have a very important question. Is anime real?
Yeah. No, it's definitely not real. Nope.
It's definitely real. What's chat saying?
They don't think it's real.
Anime is not real?
No, definitely not. I've never seen anime in my life.
You guys are crazy. Anime is very much real. All right. So just like Sans dunks on us in Genocide, Alphys gets dunked on in True Pacifist, figuratively and literally.
There's a lot of dunking in this game.
Oh yeah,
More
especially
than
with
the
Slam,
average game.
especially with Slam Jam. By the way,
Oh, yeah.
shoutouts to Jogboy. All right. So now we are heading for True Lab.
Done with the dates.
Yep.
No more dating.
Now we take one more ferry back to Hotlands. One last chance for hydration.
Nice. And this is when the game goes from fun and loving to a little dark. A little.
Okay, a lot.
I'd say more than a little, yeah.
Just a tad. M tether stability lost. Altitude dropping. Words to read gone. Alright, this is the True Lab. Much like any mad scientist, you have your fake lab that, you know, is seen in most things. Then you have your True Lab, which is where you keep everything. So it's nice to know that Undertale is sticking with the formula. By the way,
Got it. Go around, grab a bunch of keys,
Yeah.
etc.
one of your last few pieces of Memertail is coming up right here.
I can't wait.
So there's this one, and then there's one more after this. Remember, inertia is a property of matter.
Never can never forget that.
Save. Alright. And the last time we will ever use the stick is right here.
Stick has been useful to us, but it no longer will be.
Yeah. This is your final instance of seeing the stick. Throw the stick. Done. Alright, here's lemon bread? I almost said lemon grab. Flex. Pump. Unhug. There it is. That was actually that was easily my best lemon bread, or yeah, lemon bread.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. Tell a joke. Do nothing. So there's that. And then it's just Reaper Bird after this. Yep. Alright, so coming up, this will be the final, I guess, mini boss of True Lab. So this
The
one will
Reaper
do.
Bird.
Yeah. Pick on, Mystify, and Pray. This is also your last chance to hear Bill Nye.
very creative attacks.
I see it's headed in the right direction. So, my notes for the final boss, since there's 3 phases for Azrael. Phase 1, don't die. Phase 2, don't die. Phase 3, some actually fairly deep or in-depth notes. But mostly don't die. The most
Slow
recent
to die in Azrael.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The most recent PB I got, which is the 203, I actually got my first no-death Phase 1 Azrael, which was mind-blowing because prior to that, I think it was like a 2 or 3 deaths in Phase 1 alone. Alright, so there's the Amalgamates. Join us. Alright. Coming up on the final boss. Ominous red smileys.
Be a little bit of cutscene, but then we'll get to the boss. Of course, before any final boss, you have to have like a long cutscene.
Yep.
Always.
And before the final boss, you gotta hydrate. Stay hydrated.
Oh, of course.
Back to the Judgment Hall. That was 32 ounces. All right. He's like, how tense? Just think of a trip to the dentist. You say so. All right. Light fills the room. Twilight is shining through the barrier. It's seems that your run is almost over. You're filled with determination. All right.
Don't worry, we don't have to fight Asgore again, thankfully.
I know. Goodbye. But not for me. Goat Mom. Not in front of the human.
True.
So this upcoming scene, I do have a question. It kind of breaks continuity slightly, but not in a major way. So I'll explain in a minute. Okay, right there. So Sans, it's been well documented that Sans has 1 HP, 1 attack, 1 defense. Flowey is using tentacles, or vines, whatever you want to call them, to essentially, you know, like shock, obviously, everybody. So if this is the case, what happened to 1 HP Sans? I don't know, maybe...
Well...
Yeah. Who knows? Something magic.
Sans intentionally lowers himself to 1 HP in genocide.
I guess.
Totally.
Alright. So I'm actually going to cut off the Hug the Goat versus Don't Hug the Goat bid war. I just need to know what won.
Give me just a quick second. Oh, yeah, give me just a quick second to check on that.
All right.
Don't Hug the Goat won with
Yes!
$30 versus Hug the Goat, which only had 25. So it was a $5 victory for Don't Hug the Goat.
Thank you, chat. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right. So, as my little thank you to you, we have one last session to jam. So, chat, show me the power of your slam. Because I'm about to take you to the jam. With your best friend, Azrael. Alright. We're just gonna sit here a minute. Here's your chance to your dance
for the
at the
drop.
Space Jam. Ooh. Yo, let's go.
Nice.
Is that the end? Yo, let's go. No death, Azrael phase 1.
Crazy.
So, I can't extend the same, I can't go for the same because I have to take an intentional death on phase 2. And probably a few after that, but still, twice in a row. That's awesome.
We will take that.
Oh yeah. Up until now, I've only been using half my real power. Let's see what good your determination is against this.
Wide.
Alright, take an intentional death. Probably going to take 2. Okay. I'll take that. Let me take an intentional death. Alright, I'm just not even going to move.
Okay. Oh, no.
Thank you. Okay, that's what I wanted. This will reset my HP back to 20. But it refused. Online. Alright, then we do 2x, and then we end on recipe.
Basically, we do this so that when we get to the last option, it can be the one with the fewest characters, because the last one's always stupid.
And we end with quiz. Yeah, so this is another little mashup for
Great music.
oh yeah. You told the lost soul you think about what you do. It smiles solemnly. Alright, so then this is why we saved the pie for save the pie for Toriel and Azor. And then hug the lost soul. Oh wait, I hugged the wrong one. Oh no, I hugged the right one. Okay, cool.
Uh-oh.
I was like, okay.
Scary.
Huh? What are you doing? I'm trying to mash. some flashbacks to the events leading up to Undertale.
Very sweet.
Very sad. Get your Bible thumps. Alright. Very emotional scene.
Absolutely. It's gonna be even better when we don't hug him.
Yeah, thank you again, everybody, for donating to not hugging the goat. That's like a 10-second time waster. Alright. Ultimate attack coming up. Stop it now! That HP, though.
Very small amount of HP,
Oh,
to say
yeah.
the least.
Like, literally one hit KO. Alright. My palms are super sweaty right now. Alright, and then Azrael. Everybody's soul takes everybody's souls.
Destroy the barrier.
The barrier was destroyed. And apparently it's so like flimsy it just tears in half like cardboard. Alright. Alright, don't hug the goat. No! 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 Oh! Oh my god.
Well, we're hugging the goat anyway. I guess.
This is the one thing I was afraid of. If there was a way to go back and do it, I would. I am so sorry, chat.
It's alright. At least, yeah, we get the hug at least. Yeah, I just reset TVH.
Wait, what? What was that? I feel like an idiot now.
Nah, it's alright.
Time's coming up, by the way.
Relatively soon, yeah.
All right, time's coming up. As soon as it says everyone is waiting for us. Time. That was time.
Woo. GG.
GG. What was my final time?
2:04:17.
Ooh, that was so close to PB.
Yeah. That was a great run.
I'll take
overall.
that though. That was great.
Definitely. That's how we get one of the greatest end credits of all time, let me tell you. I love these end credits.
So, I'm actually part of another community, Midwest Speed Fest. Shoutouts to all those guys and gals that do great work over there. Big shoutouts to Earworm Entertainment. They were the ones that they were gonna join for commentary, but things came up. So, big shoutouts to Candy CDK and Grim. We'll see you guys in the future, and shoutouts to everybody that donated. But let's keep it going. We're gonna, we got plenty of marathon to come. It's gonna be a great event.
I just want to say shout out to the Undertale Discord in general. They played this game for many years and done great optimization. It's a very lovely optimized speed game.
Shoutouts
if you're
to,
interested in any of the categories, you can always join, ask any questions.
And big shoutouts to Ant1, who was the person that actually taught me how to speedrun this game. He was supposed to join for commentary, but again, things came up. So, yeah. I think we have Spyro coming up next.
That is correct.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you for that run. You had some great pace throughout. It was really, really fun to watch that.
I still feel like an idiot for hugging the goat, though. Yeah.
It's alright.
You know, knees weak, palms sweaty, sans spaghetti.
Yeah.
It happens.
We did have one donation coming at the end there from Quo. It's $10. And the comment is the little ASCII face with the 9s for punchy hands.
Nice.
I don't know how to say that out loud.
You did wonderful. That's the best you could have done.
All right. Yeah,
Okay.
thanks again.
We're gonna get the next run set up here for you. We do have to take the stream down and restart it real quick, and then we'll be back with more games here. NASA 2021 helping out Save the Children this year.